What is up, guys? All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an update on my nutrition and just overall training. So as you guys know, I competed 2 months ago. Did pretty good, got first and second. So that's a huge accomplishment because last or 2 years ago I got second and fourth. So it's big ass improvement, and this year was more stacked than last year or 2 years ago. So a big ass improvement. But anyway, so right now, my nutrition, I'm eating around 2,800 calories, which is nothing for me. So, but I am starting to get throw cardio back in next week because the bulk starts next week. The only reason I'm doing that is because it forces your body, of course, your metabolism gets a little faster when you throw cardio back in. Because I have not done cardio since prep, and because that's the one trick I learned is that when you I can't believe I'm telling you guys this because it's one of the tricks I learned. I don't do them year round because, again, if they're not tricks at that point, if you use them year round, so you got to keep them. But anyway, so basically what you do after a show or a cut, throw cardio out the door completely. Yes, you will get a little fat, but that's okay. What's going to happen is keep your food relatively low. So again, I was eating no carbs in peak week. So by increasing carbs, maybe 250, you're going to rebound a little bit, which is okay. You could rebound muscle too, which is good. But what's going to happen is your strength's going to go up really high. And again, the food's not that high, right? So once you throw the cardio back in, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get more hungry, which in turn, over time, eat more food, which equals more muscle. And your strength goes up even more. So things like that I learned over the years, because what's going to happen is if I just do cardio, if I kept cardio in all these last 2 months, yes, I'll be hungry, but at the same time, my weight would not go up. And also, I'm not going to let my body just relax. Because after a show, guys, you need your body to relax, man. If you just keep cardio in, yeah, you're still going to look good, but at the same time, your body's still going to be on hyperdrive. It's still going to be, oh, we're still losing fat. Okay. So if you throw cardio out the door, your body's like, okay, so now I'm going to take this time to refeed and fill out even more. Guys, I gained 40 pounds in 2 months since my show. I'm already at 194. So from 150 something or 163. But so that's one of the tricks I learned, guys. But as if you're confused on what I just said, long story short, don't do cardio after a prep or a cut. Now, it depends on, so the only time I would keep cardio in is if I compete again the same year. So it's called a reversing phase. So you keep cardio in so you don't get fat. Keep your carbs relatively low, around 150, maybe 250, no higher than that. That way, like 4 months from now, you have a show in 4 months. Take the 2 months after to refeed a little bit. Keep the cardio in, though. And then once the 2 months before the prep, the 2 months of prep before the show, cut it back down again. That's what you do. So that's the only time I will reverse out and be careful about my, how fat I will get. It's if I compete again. But if I'm not competing, I'm officially off season, I don't care how I look. I just want to build muscle, right? So I already know what I look like. I know what my weak points are. Here's the thing. If you try to do everything at once, cardio, low carb, heavy weight training, you try to do all those three things year round, like, guys, the thing is you will not be able to recover from that. You will not be able to recover from that because you're doing too much. You got to keep some stuff out and some stuff in at the same time. That way you can save it as a trick. It's like you got to be able to not do everything at once. That's why I don't do cardio ever until I'm cutting. Never do cardio until I'm cutting. The only time I do cardio is the very beginning of the bulk, so that introduces me to more food. I'll be more hungry. Now, the only other time I'll do cardio during a bulk is if I realize I'm getting too bloated during the bulk, which I probably will be at some point, probably by January. But the cut starts in February, so no point to do cardio at that point. But guys, don't listen to the majority of society where they say, "Oh, you got to do low carb. You got to stay looking good year round. You got to." Well, let them be their, 115 with abs. Let them be them, not 250 jacked, just whatever. All right, guys, so my training. So with that, what I just told you, I'm about 2,800 calories right now. Carbs are about or close to 300, and they're about 275 right now. So basically what I'm doing is, so this kind of ties in with the trick that I told you about the nutrition, of how to get your strength back and everything like that pretty quick and still stay somewhat lean. So what you do is, With that trick that you're currently doing, you keep your rep range to about 6 to 8 in your compound lifts. Go as heavy as you possibly can. I always go as heavy as I possibly can, no matter what rep range I'm doing, no matter what time of the year, no matter what plan I'm on. I'm always lifting heavy. Now, you want to lift at least that weight to 6 to 8 reps. I'm not talking about 2 to 3 reps. That's too heavy. Now, train about at least 6 to 8. The reason I'm doing 6 to 8 right now on my compound lifts is simply because that is perfect for hypertrophy and strength, which I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to build muscle and get stronger. So, of course, you can't get stronger without muscle. So, you got to be able to do both at the same time. So, 6 to 8 rep range, forcing the body during this refeed time to get stronger. Then again, once I throw the cardio back in, like I said in the last clip, or about the nutrition, I'm going to be able to eat more food, and then guess what? Over time, muscle and strength will go up even more. So that, again, that ties in with the trick. So you got to be able to connect the two, training and nutrition. I mean, it's the best drug in the world, man. So if you learn these things over time, man, you'd be shocked at how good you're going to look. So, but yeah, guys, that is simply my current plan right now. The bulk starts next week, so food will go up next week. I'm going to let the cardio do the work for a little bit, probably a week or 2 weeks, and then I'll obviously be hungrier probably by start of October. So that's when I'm going to start pushing 215. Hopefully 220. 225 is probably a little heavy. Maybe 215. 215 is a good weight to be at by February. And then hopefully I'll cut down for the photo shoot in June about 170, maybe 172, because I won't be completely shredded like on stage. I'll probably be about 10%, maybe 11. Because I don't want the photo shoot. I don't want my face to look really gaunt. Here's my face gaunt right here. That's my Squidward face. That was 4 days out. Like, I don't want to look like that, even though I look, pretty, handsome Squidward. But it's like, I just want to look healthier in the photo shoot, right? Because if you get really, really dry, like really lean, the difference between being dry and being lean is like 10, 11%. Dry is like 8 or 7, even lower than 8% body fat. So at that point, your face just looks unhealthy. It's just you have little eye bags. It just doesn't look good. You're not getting much sleep because you're hungry. You just don't look good. So I want the face to be glowing. I want the face to look glowing. I'll get a spray tan beforehand so I look good. So I'll get my facials done and everything like that. So, all right, guys, that is my plan. The bulk starts next week. Cut for the photo shoot starts in February. And then I'm going to try to win state in 2026. That is my goal. Natty or not by that time, we'll see. Because my coach thinks I'm good enough to win state in 2 years. But naturally, I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, guys,